Hi, my name is ILKIN and I'm the author of Blue Mountain Mist. I am sitting here today doing another entry, and this one is called Faith Can Move Mountains. Now, what is the story behind mountains and Hannah's story? First of all, she was conceived in the mountains. To pull out certain information, you have to have some type of Turkology backing. So in her particular case, that wasn't the case because she was actually thrown into it. It wasn't something she was quite interested in, but it was just something that arbitrarily she got thrown into. It's her brother that was the full Turkologist. Now, with her, even though she was raised apart from her brother, she focused on the mountains because of her conception. Now, why did these mountains mean pain? Remember, she was conceived in 1967 in the mountains. That would make it actually, 1966 in the mountains, born in 1967 in Istanbul. So this is the story behind Faith Can Move Mountains, but we're going to put Hanna aside for a second and talk about something else. In C3's history, right at the beginning in Canada, a massive church was placed about half a kilometer away from her house. Now, this church is not a normal church. It can probably house 10,000 people. Hanna thinks it was placed there as people sat trying to protect their position as Christians because she was too colorful in terms of a family, and Christians couldn't swallow that. Her family, her children, are quite interesting because they are part Chinese, part Indian, part black, part white, part Amerindian, about 12 different nationalities, quite colorful in nature, and they couldn't digest that. So what makes it really sad regarding that particular church, as the hidden war escalated, it is in Hannah's humble opinion that probably a few hundred Asians may have ended their lives in that particular church. What makes the story really disgustingly sad is foreign securities may have picked an actress, or they may have been lied to. So you see, this story is really messy, and this is why Hanna was quietly removed from the whole production. But in the authentic version, an actress was placed, a complete opposite of Hanna, because Hannah's a blonde, blonde individual, but this person was a lot younger, etc., etc., and she may have been placed by foreign securities, or they are attempting to build one using Hannah's work. But if those Asians did die in the church on account of a fake chosen, it is a national tragedy for Hanna, at least. So today, when she was driving by, she saw Faith Can Move Mountains on that same particular church. The other day, when she went to that church, because the thing is, you have to understand, she's trying to desperately protect Canada, just to sort of have a look around the church. There were Asians in there with morgue outfits. So I'm not too sure what exactly happened. We just know that for us in Canada, it is a national tragedy, no different than in Africa. And I can't fully recall, but it was about 3 decades ago when so many Africans swallowed poison and died in the vicinity of God. So this is where we are today. Reporting Faith Can Move Mountains, reporting about the lives lost in Canada, reporting that it's a hidden war, reporting that, to deduce certain works, you really need a Turkology background, or someone who's multilinguistic like Hanna, not just a regular. That is where we are today. The struggle, the challenges of a womb that has a colorful child that the skies picked, which is the authentic version, and sadly she's living, and God knows how many in that particular church may have died, which is devastating because she is Asiatic technically. We just lost fellow members for no reason. So that is where we are today. She's very happy that locally there's a lot of Asians, a lot of Indians around her today. They might be new in terms of immigration, but it's good to see our country back to somewhat stable, multicultural, the way it was always. So thank you and have a good day.